Huh. I don't know what you can find online these days. Huh, local streamer. House blown over by a hurricane. Rordrik attacked by a dragon? No, that would never happen. That's impossible. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, wow. Ooh, getting into a car crash? Oh, now we're getting good. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 45 of Digimon Ghost Game. Ghost Newspaper. If you've seen any of our episodes before, you know that we had to put up this obligatory spoiler warning because we go in depth. There's no spoilers. It's Ghost Game, blah, blah, blah.
No season-wide spoilers, though.
So here's your warning. Otherwise, let us dive right on into Ghost Newspaper, which doesn't really start with the formula, at least. So,
It starts the same narration.
Yes.
But other than that, that's changed a little bit.
It
does not. It actually starts with our main team, one of our main characters.
Yep.
Which is unusual.
Yep. It's Kotaro and Hiro, and oh my gosh, Kotaro didn't get maimed last episode. There's some hope.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. Maybe, right? And they're talking about this Publi News thing that's come up. It's on his phone, on Kotaro's phone, and it's about how he's tried to delete it. It won't go away, and it gives just the weirdest news of things that, you know.
He opens up the one from it, and Hiro tells him, "Hey, don't do that. It could be malware." And goes, "No, it's too late." Then we have a flashback of the night before,
Right?
where he first gets it, and he's opening some and finds it kind of boring. Says so, and then starts trying to delete it, and it won't go away.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got back to present.
Yep.
And he gets and he opens it, and it's dated. All these are dated for the day afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this one is in for the 30th of September or whatever.
Right.
So again, in indication, we've almost gone a full calendar year, if we haven't yet.
I'm pretty sure we have, but Halloween was in this season.
Not be debated.
So, yeah, we've gone full circle now.
It's not really a big deal, but I just harp on it because it just amazes me
that nothing's happened in that long.
Yeah. I mean, no other season come anywhere close to being this long in the human world time.
Yeah.
But regardless, he opens it up, and to his surprise, it has his name in the headline.
Mm-hmm. Saying that he was injured in a fall.
Yep. The newspaper dated tomorrow that says that he's injured in a fall.
Which, he's a little unsettled by this.
Yes.
Which, given what we know of what's happened to this poor guy, even though he doesn't remember it, he should be very afraid.
Very much so, yeah.
Injured in a fall is pretty mellow compared to what
to this guy, yeah.
Yeah. But of course, Hiro doesn't tell him that,
No, of course not.
Doesn't let his best friend in on any of this.
In fact, speaking of people not letting best friends in on things.
Yes,
we got to Ruli
and her friends.
Aoi and Mika.
Mm-hmm. And she's also...
Mika has got one.
Has it, and I can't get rid of it. Oh, don't worry, that stuff's all done.
And Ruli says, it's probably just a prank.
Yeah, it's all done. Nothing could possibly ever happen. Until she also gets a startling message on there that she's hit by a car truck. I don't remember
what it's by something after school.
Yeah.
By vehicle.
Yeah. Okay, that's generally pretty severe. That's
and really still not all that concerned. Despite what's happened, she's seen happen in the last year. She's really not that concerned about this.
I mean, I do get it. Ruli is foolishly, courageous, and that's fine, but we're in episode 45. You would think she'd have learned something by now.
Yeah.
But no. She hasn't. So, then we cut back to Kotaro. He's in some room of the...
Somewhere in the dorm. Looks like a storage room of some sort. Yeah. And he's actually doing his chores. He has not dumped them off on Hiro.
Hiro, yes. Which is unusual.
Which I'm kind of surprised by.
I'm sure occasionally he still... Hiro is somewhere else.
Hiro manages to escape him for a couple days and he has to do his chores.
Yeah. And talking to some other random student that's there.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my signal seems to be weak, and starts...
His phone gets kind of scrambly. So he starts wandering around looking at his phone trying to find a better signal.
And that's where we start to see these mysterious just yellow hands.
Yep.
Like Master Hand from, Smash Brothers. Not quite. Much smaller. And just start rearranging things as it suddenly they're not pallets. I'm not even quite sure.
Not sure what they are. Yeah, pallets is a good general description of what they are.
They're generally thinner than a huge thick pallet, but yeah, comes tumbling down and he.
His yellow hand reaches out, grabs Kotaro's leg, and trips him.
And then
dumps
those on him as well. And yeah, he seems relatively hurt by this.
Yeah, that wasn't. You see him in the hospital. He's got an arm in a sling.
He goes to the nurse's office. Yes.
Okay. Whatever the appropriate thing for a nurse's office is in the dorm.
Yeah, that's where he is, and Hiro is there to see him come out.
Yes.
Of the nurse's office, and he is like, "Wait, it really happened. It's just like the."
Yeah, Kotaro was freaked out because the truth, the prediction came true.
The article is just like it said. Yeah.
So,
well, okay, we're done with him.
Okay, that's yeah, that might be less to see.
Yeah, I think he's done for the whole episode now. Bye bye.
Thanks for coming.
Okay. Like I said, he got off easy last episode, and even this is pretty easy by his standards. So he didn't have his face ripped off or anything,
Yeah, no. They can turn into booze.
Yeah. And so Hiro goes back to, well, probably not his room as we.
Yeah, I think it's actually
we go to
Kyosho's room in this case.
Because Gamamon's there, as we've established that when Hiro's in school,
it's very often that
Kyo will look after him. But there's another face there we recognize.
Yes.
Ryudamon's back.
Cool, I like Ryudamon.
Yeah, he's cool. I
like his design, I like his line, yeah.
Oh, his line especially, as he digivolves. Yeah. I like dragons, did you know? Click that button over there and you can subscribe. Click the dragon button.
Not only this, but looks like he's got like a little sword kind of thing of Gamamon, and they're like clashing it together, and then he says,
We're training.
Yeah, I'm going to be stronger than I was last time. They're training? They're taking this serious?
No.
As it turns out, Hiro looks a little closer at what they have and looks more like their
glow sticks.
Glow sticks kind of thing, and yeah. Yoshiro says he's ready for the Idol concert.
The D-Topy or D-Topics, or they can't even seem to be sure of what to call them because they call them both things. So
I didn't bother writing down the name because, I bet you they won't be significant again.
Yeah, probably not. And they go all into this whole routine of what the three are. Kyo going off on his tangent. Ryudamon picks it up about the second girl, and he at least seems into it. He seems to know. And Gabamon's like, what? Line? Not quite line, but pretty much.
That was hysterical.
And Kyosho whispers in here, "Oh yeah, the little one, Anna! She's my little sister!
Yeah. And everyone's little sister.
We are the D-Topy, yeah." And Jellybot's just floating like, what the?
What did I get myself into?
He's been infatuated with these forever,
And then they were voice actresses in one of his favorite anime.
Yep.
Which I can understand being attached to voice actors.
Yeah.
So I get all that, but it's just like, but you were training. You were taking this seriously 5 seconds ago.
Nope. Silly.
Yeah.
Silly Aji.
Yeah, I should know better. I should.
Silly
but hope springs eternal.
Silly Aji. Plot is for kids.
Plotting is for Digimon Adventure.
So
we cut back to
Ruli's gang.
Ruli and her friends again, yeah.
They seem to be leaving the cafe that they were at. They seem to hang out there often. That's where they were before.
Yep. It's kind of raining today. Mika's got an umbrella.
They're all like...
And they wave bye-bye. So, and then we see Ngoromon take to the air. I'm going, oh, okay. He's going to follow her because she can't see him. Make sure she's actually... No, she takes off after her.
No, he's going after Ruli.
Not walking anymore for some reason. So Mika gets another message about... spooky message, and she gets freaked out trying to delete it and can't.
Mm-hmm.
And then she looks up and notices that the light had changed and she's across. But actually, we saw a little while ago the yellow hands come out and manipulate the light. So she crosses when she's not supposed to. And a truck comes.
Oh, yeah.
And we hear crashes and squealing. Squealing. Screeching, not squealing.
Yeah, when we cut over, we don't see a body or anything.
Well,
but we
see
see
the Vector umbrella rolls around. At the end, you see just her legs. And then we cut to Ruli, who's got the terrified look on her face. Yeah. Initially, from the previous preview, I was worried it wouldn't be terribly out of character. No, this makes sense here.
This is worrying for your friend. This isn't scared for herself.
This is horrified not because she's scared of something. She can't face this. Something happened. Something she probably should have taken seriously and did not.
Yes.
So then we cut somewhere else.
Yes. This is another one of those episodes of jumping all around.
Yep.
We're back in Kyo's room. I'm pretty sure is next, and he's
hiding
under his bed sheets.
Hiding under his bed sheets.
What? Go back 2 episodes. What? The sign. Let's do this. Yes, that was growth. Now we're right back to episode 4.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Actually, we met him in episode 1. He just didn't have a Digimon then.
Yeah.
But, yeah, why? Oh, well, it turns out he got an article too. And it says that he's going to suffer a horrible skull fracture. Or some terrible...
Because earlier, So, he goes to the rabbit recycling and gets a helmet.
Yeah.
Like, no,
doesn't get a helmet. No, he tapes everything up in his room so it shouldn't fall and hides under his bed sheets. Does not hide under the bed itself, but
around this time we get another call from Ruli, and Hiro picks it up.
Yeah,
and she mentions that something happened to Mika, but she's in the hospital, and we see that she's fine.
She's sitting up. She nothing major.
She says she's fine, but they're just running some tests to be absolutely sure.
So again, Ruli doesn't have to learn anything.
Yeah, we almost had a moment where something she ignored could have led to some serious character growth. Not that I want to see anything happen to Mika, but it really needs to grow.
Yeah.
But we dodged that bullet.
Yeah. Whew.
She doesn't have to change. Whew.
Man.
Almost had something significant there.
You would think like character growth is a big part of Digimon or something.
It should be.
And so she's asking like, hey, have you heard of Publi News? And this is where they start all the more piecing together that, yeah, that's right. Mika called it stupid, and Kotaro called it boring.
Yeah.
And so it seems like people who are saying bad things about it are getting.
Kyo said it had terrible articles, saying terrible things about people.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like those people are being targeted. And that's about all that.
That's about all we get.
All that comes from that point. And so we cut to the night.
Yep.
Well, it seems like night.
Well, initially I thought it was night, but I think it's just.
I
think it's dawn because his room's taped up so much. It looks darker.
Yeah, I think Kyo's covered his windows, so it looks darker. Because it's pretty dark in there. And he's all like, "No, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Nothing should fall on my head. If I don't get out of bed, nothing can hurt me."
And you know how we were just saying that he shouldn't freak out? Well, okay. When you see this suddenly happen,
if you move your sheets and this happens, I got you. You know, you're good, man.
You're good.
I got you. I understand.
Yeah. Because little yellow hands just grab it out of his bed sheets under it. Just tear it off. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you here.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my reaction on that one.
Yeah. And he goes running and through the dorm and up to the roof.
Yep.
Which, nothing should be able to fall on my head up here. Which, I mean,
it's a lot less likely here.
Yeah.
And again, given the town they live in, there's like big buildings and everywhere. It's probably hard to see anywhere in the city where something couldn't fall on.
Yeah. Well, especially when you know Digimon exists. And, yeah. And so he's sitting there relaxing, and we see those yellowish hands again, holding a really big
out from the side of the potted plant.
Oh, it's a potted plant? Okay. I don't know, something. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. And it's lifting it over, and Kyo slowly looks up and just sits there.
Yeah, this doesn't really do much. He kind of notices it, but doesn't do much.
And it drops. But before he gets brained, Jellymon comes in to say, no.
No. Jellymon was, obviously was drugged around hand because she knew there was something bad could be happening.
Yeah.
No, she's finally left again.
Yeah, she's gone again. Now we get Espimon out of nowhere.
Yes, Espimon to the rescue.
Using his mice bomb or whatever.
Something.
Yeah.
Mouse bomb.
Yeah, whatever it's called. It blows up most of
it. It goes on ground, up Kyo's throat, up into the sky, blows up the pod, and just the plant falls on the mouth.
Yeah, so it still hurts a little, but it's not,
And good job, Espimon. This is the most significant thing you've done to this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Good job.
You're found briefly for the next scene, and then we'll never see you again.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and well, why was he around? Why does he care this much about Fake Hero if he's really convinced it's not him?
Yeah, who he's looking for?
I don't know.
Tune in next time when these and other important questions will remain unanswered.
Oh yeah, because they're just sitting around because they all gather up now because the whole team's got to get together.
Yeah, apparently.
And they're talking.
And Yoshi's hanging underneath his blankets again.
Under his blankets.
And they're talking a little more about the people who seem to say bad things or targeted.
Mm-hmm. And that's when
All
everybody
the phone go off.
gets a message from
Yes.
him. And Kyo's like, oh no, don't answer it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Oh, but if I don't know, I can't plan against it.
Yeah.
And Hiro's just like, boop.
Boop, yep.
And it talks about one of the members of the D-Topi pop star group, the youngest.
Yeah. One of them will die.
Suffering a sudden death. And, well, that's enough to get Kyo's attention.
Yep.
And so he immediately turns around and starts walking out. And they're like, where are you going? Well, I'm going to go to protect them.
Utopia, whatever.
You know, fanboying all the way.
And again, this even fits with the old Kyosho, who could be brave for other people. Thing is, he never realized that. I don't think the writers ever realized that either. Even though they wrote that.
Yeah.
So it fits again back in like episode 17. Not 45, 44.
45 is where we're at, yeah.
Maybe later if you count the special.
Yeah, I'm 46. But yeah, so, okay, so what's the plan? They're a pop star group. How are they going to...
Yeah.
So we cut over briefly to seeing the three girls
arrive somewhere
in the limo, and they're like, let the adults handle it. It's fine. We know of the...
And the crowd and the press is all over the story now.
Yeah, and when they arrive, the press is all there. They got the red carpet, asking questions. They're like, well, we're letting our agents handle it. There's nothing. And our main group is there, and they're all like, wow, yeah, that's them. How are we ever going to,
What are we ever going to do to get talk to them? They're high security alert.
And Gamamon just flies off.
Yep, and
flies right up, fully visible.
Fully visible right up to Anna's face.
Yep.
Says, Anna, you're my little sister. I'll protect you.
So cute!
Kawaii.
And suddenly they're in...
That's it.
The building.
That gets them in. Yep.
With them, with no guards around, no...
Just the three idols and our group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one visible Digimon.
Yep.
The other two are invisible.
So just because Gamamon cuteness solves all problems.
Yep. Anna is so smitten that, he can possibly be bad. I mean, she's right, but...
Don't go
Most of the time. Most of the time he's good. You won't like him when he's angry.
Even then, I don't know if he's that bad.
No. And so they start talking, and Anna and Gamon's just in Anna's lap, and again, it's very cute here that he calls her little sister. Because of him being little brother, Hiro being big brother, it could be really sweet and cute.
Yeah.
But it seems like everybody just calls her little sister because she's
the only reason he does this
so
because
young.
The intro of her calls her the little sister.
Mm-hmm.
So and this seems like Gamon's going, well, my big brother protects me, and if she's my little sister, I should protect her. Which is cute and all, but again, them being brothers and possibly being sisters, it could lead to so much more if this season was even remotely clever.
Yeah. And, gee, I don't really think it did here, and I don't think it will.
If we see Anna again, I'd be floored.
Yeah.
After this episode.
And so they convince them that they are a security detail, that we are here to protect you. We're going to...
As Gamon will often say to her, I'll protect you, Anna. Mm-hmm. Me and Angoramon and Jellymon.
So he even tells them about the other two Digimon who reveal themselves.
They're quite happy to reveal themselves and say, yeah, we'll help protect you.
Yeah, we're the highest grade security AI.
Yeah, holographic AI, yeah.
And of course, that's just fine. No one
questions it.
Believe this. So they get them onto the set of their cooking competition that they're doing.
But just the three of them are not competing against anybody else.
Yeah. And they're like, you guys are here to observe, and so no one questions them. And so we start a cooking competition. This could be a very common thing in Japan. I assume it is, but I just don't.
I don't watch enough reality TV in any country. What this is all about. Apparently Anna's not doing very well, and at one point we see yellow hands near one of the lights on the top.
Above her, yeah.
And at this point, Jellymon, not seeing the yellow hands, decide, I'm going to give her a pep talk, because that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me, and it's okay. You can
do this.
Great. Who is this?
This is a girl that Kyoshiro's drooling over, which she hated 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
When the girl was paying any moves on him. And now she's being really nice to her, not caring that Kyoshiro's obsessed with her. Who's this Digimon?
Yeah. This is the Digimon that, reveled in Kyo being punctured by 108 arrows.
My darling. All mine. Mine. It's all mine.
Mm-hmm. And we do hear a faint voice when the hands retract of meddlesome Digimon or something quite like that. That Gia talks. Okay.
Yeah, not shocking.
Not shocking. Yeah.
And again, I'm not sure she should be able to hear Jellymon at this point without a Digivice.
We know their lore better than they do, so.
And Jellymon is a little different because she can phase normally, so
yeah.
Maybe that's a loophole. I just think they forgot the lore again.
Yep, that's what I'm assuming. And actually, we have heard this Digimon talk before, because when it did threaten the pop stars, it was like, oh, got a lot more views.
There's a kutsu of its backside, and looking through it.
Got a whole bunch more, and really just seems like it's interested in the viewers and interested in popularity.
And the hearts, and yes.
And so messing with this people has gotten it what it wants, and it turns out the oldest woman, seems to win the cooking competition. No, okay, sure.
Yeah, she makes a nice omelet.
Yeah.
But after this, we get another message threatening the younger one, saying that she will fall from 30,000 feet or something.
Her punishment for losing is to skydive from 4,000 meters. Yep.
I'll do it out from that.
And they're like, oh no, that's too dangerous. We can't have her do it. Don't worry, little sis. I'll protect you. Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. So really, she's not in much danger because this guy wants his prediction to come true. Unless she goes up in a plane. So what does she do? She immediately goes up in a plane.
Because Gamamon said it was okay. Because Gamamon is the main source of deep thinking and well thought out plans. Because, yeah. And Kyo's up there as well.
Kyo and Jellymon are up there as well, yeah.
I mean, I guess because he wants to be near Anna, I guess.
This and I seen this okay with Kyo. He's kind of freaked out here, but I'm here to protect him. I can do this. Protect him. It's like, that's Kyo. He's a little afraid, but he wouldn't admit it.
Yeah, and
because it protects someone else.
And Ruli and Simba and Goramon
are
standing down where supposedly they'll be landing.
Where the other two idols are protecting them.
Yeah. Huh, okay. You really expect something to happen because you're already Simba.
Yeah, it's interesting that.
Okay. Off screen and everything, but whatever. Not the first time they Digivolved off screen. And so finally we go back up to the plane, and sitting on top of the plane, we finally get our first good look at a Digimon that I thought looked like an Atmon. First looking at him. They have a very odd look to him.
Very strange design, yeah. So it looks like a Low King evolution gone wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just all mouth, like very little eyes kind of hidden under a hoodie, if he even has one. Yeah.
Some strange, I don't even know, tentacles, mouth things, drumsticks. I don't even know what they are. And constantly going up and down near what should be a mouth.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, all right, time to make big news.
Yep.
And instead of a hand, he summons a foot.
Yep.
And conks the guy that's attached to Anna the back of the head.
Supposed to be the one controlling the parachute and all that.
And they both go falling
out of the plane.
At
this point, some more hands and stuff come out of the top of the ceiling, and all the Jellymon takes care of them. So
because it tries to grab. They grab one of the other guys that was up there and starts like strangling him. She takes care of those.
And at this point, Gamamon runs over, grabs Hero's hand, and pulls him out of the plane.
Says nothing. Doesn't like, hey Hero, let's do this.
Hero, we must save Anna. Come on. No, just grabs him and out the door.
He means business.
I don't know why this made me laugh.
That's very unusual, but in the situation, I understand. Yeah. I'm not really complaining. It's
time is of an essence here, but
we get Wes and Gamamon, and it goes exploding. No.
Yeah. Back when you get controls of Lucius, we get Wes and Gamamon.
Yahoo! No, we get Cows, of course. Yeah. Which I think Cows kind of changes sizes a few times during this. This whole scene, because like usually when Hero's on the back of him, he takes up almost the whole back of him. And so he goes flying down after Anna, and they tell him, pull the cord,
pull the cord in your backpack, yeah.
And she does.
He manages to get the freak back there and pull it out. Emergency chute pops out.
So, and at least stops her plummeting at real bad speeds for the moment.
Keeps her reaching terminal velocity, yeah.
Wait, Gamamon-chan, is that you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
at this point we look back up, and coming out, there's another parachute that opens up. And
it is, as we learn, Publymon.
Yes, he'll tell us his name finally.
Yeah.
Publymon. And he has to make sure she
so
falls so he can get his big news and his likes.
Big news, his big views, the news. What I say must come true, or people won't believe in me. And he just starts chucking these dozens of paper airplanes.
Yeah, it's one of his attacks. He also got this one interesting keyboard slam.
Yeah, that he uses later on cows. Yeah, and starts throwing them, and they're sharp enough. They tear through her parachute.
That shoot there, so she goes floating down again. Cows goes down. They actually catch her this time.
Well,
and the guy he's attached to.
Yeah, as he escapes from the dual window keyboard, whatever.
Virtual keyboard of doom.
Attack, yeah. Because the chute is shredded, he goes diving down it. Yeah, like I just said, Hero barely fits on cows normally, and now he's got 3 people.
He's carrying 3, yeah.
I mean, I get it on a small, but
there's a full-grown man attacking bigger too. In this
there too, yeah. And so this very much upsets Puppymon a lot, and he just keeps throwing more and more of these paper airplanes,
trying to get him to fall and make his prediction come true.
And we see another parachute tearing.
Yep.
And it's his own. And he starts plummeting even more, and he's like, "Wait, Puppymon!" and starts trying to dive, but he just keeps throwing.
Kels and Hero are throwing after him as best he can. Hero's reaching out for him,
throwing around.
He won't stop. He just keeps throwing airplanes. Fall.
And then suddenly we see the people on the floor, and then smoke cloud crater, heavy impact, and there he is, just lying there, hit at full terminal velocity. Yeah. What is the terminal velocity of a Digimon?
Of Digimon, there might be an Amplymon.
Yeah. But yeah, and he just lets out a small groan, like the news or something. You know, gets one last little line and deletes. And he's gone.
I was impressed by this.
Yeah.
As soon as he shredded his own suit and Hero's reaching for him, I thought, okay, how does Ghost Game usually go? They'll say he'll immediately turn change of heart and be good and apologize for everything. No, not here. He's that said in his goals that he's willing to die for them.
Yeah. Wow.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. And so we cut to what seems a little later, and everyone.
The main group's heading home.
They all
show shock because he's got his shock. This is static.
He's got an autograph. Yeah.
He's got autographs from Digimon seeing guy's chocolate box. Look, that's Anna's name.
Yeah, Anna apparently probably signed his box of champion. Yeah.
And Hero's just kind of sulking, looking down, and kind of talking to Goramon, going,
"Yeah,
just been willing to hurt people to get views. I just don't understand."
Oh. Wait.
Hero, the fact that you don't understand speaks really highly of you.
Is good for you, yes. And even Angoramon tells him, Puppimon's a weird one, even
by
for
Digimon
the digital world. Yeah.
Fake reporters, evil journalists will all get theirs in the end, but thankfully he's fair even among the digital world.
Mm-hmm.
And Hero stops and realizes, what kind of place is the digital world? Well, we'll never find out.
Yeah. And as I said, he asks a good question. Of course, we get no answer.
Well, kind of like the time he ends saying, I'm going to become the ambassador between the bridge. Yep, that's the right term.
The bridge between the worlds.
Yeah, that's happened.
Yeah.
And, the demons threatening to come and consume the human world.
That's happened too. Yeah. So, once again, this is an episode of Ghost Game.
Yep. And after that, we get our study file. And then we get a new outro.
Well, the outro's before the study file, but whatever. Yes.
Okay, fine, reverse those.
Yeah, it's cute enough.
They have flowers. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's nothing to, It's not like some of the 2020 ones.
No, the second outro in 2020, I just loved. That one was great.
Yeah, no, there's been nothing like that in this so far.
So we get our preview for. I guess we can talk about this episode a little more still.
Yeah, it's just again, it's the same problems of who is Jellymon?
What happened to Jellymon?
What happened there?
Ice Kill Shrill from 20 episodes ago.
There's not. I mean, Ryudamon's back. Cool. I mean, there are some ways you try to tie it somewhat together, but again, in no ways that matter.
I mean, if it wasn't for SBmon and Ryudamon, I'd ponder if this episode is weird out of order. There's no ultimates in it. You're fighting a champion.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kyosho's lost about 15 episodes worth of growth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Gamamon seems a little more mature of being like, yeah, I'll protect you, and pulling Hiro out of the...
being a bit more direct himself.
Direct. But then he's all like, oh, I'm just cute, you're my little sister, and I love you.
And she's like my champion, yeah.
Which is it? I don't quite understand.
And Vin was decent, and like I said, it didn't turn, it wasn't a super happy ending for everybody out of nowhere.
No.
And I appreciate it when they do that. Those seem to be those are far more memorable episodes.
Right. So, but again,
Ghost Game, no plot. I assume absolutely nothing here will make any difference.
Will I actually remember this in a year?
No.
Probably not.
Well, maybe a little more because of how it ends.
Yeah.
Which is a slightly higher chance, but still not a good one.
No. So let's look at our preview for episode 46. Surely this one will be different.
Yeah. This is when the final act will start.
Queen's Banquet. And it's be very afraid of water.
It's Kotaro getting the Psychonaut curse, yeah.
Yeah. Even a glass of water he's looking at all scared of. Yeah. And we do get a brief look at the Digimon.
What, you think it's a Digimon? And for a long time they thought it might be a ghost in this episode.
Well, it might be an Atmon, This one could be. But yeah, I mean, we get a preview of it. Future Rordrik, if you figure anything out, let us know here. But I don't know.
Not standing out, but
because my usual water, things like that. Splashmon, no, I highly doubt he's coming back.
Yeah.
Calamarimon, especially Queen, no. Neptunemon? Well, not a queen.
Yeah.
I'm kind of...
Randomon? Probably not.
Yeah. We'll find out. So...
Mermaidmon? Probably doesn't look like her.
No. We'll find out soon enough, I suppose.
Yep, or it could be somebody I've never heard of before, like Publymon. Well,
yeah. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more Digimon content from us. And as always, everyone, remember to be awesome. Till the next one, take care. Bye-bye.